Chi and all of you being with us. I am going over some different ideas. First, I'm going to cover a little bit of sensory. First of all, contemplating, and I'm showing it from the side because I think you can see my hands better, not against my swimming suit. So contemplating, turning the palms up and inhale, turn down and exhale. You already know that. For sensory issues, they don't like to have their hands shoulder width apart all the time. So sometimes we just wash the hands and inhale and wash and exhale, wash and inhale, and they're winding around each other. And that sometimes works. Sometimes we'll shake, just palms up, and we'll shake palms down. And then after a while, I'm trying to see if they can turn their palms up without the shake and still shake on the palms down. Sometimes they'll hold their hands over the ear on the inhalation because they can hear themselves breathe and they get that, and then they relax on the exhalation. So they may not have their hands in front of them at all. The other thing they'll sometimes do is interlace their fingers and exhale down and inhale up. But it's never quite like this. It's kind of like this, exhaling down and inhaling up. And I will eventually try to stop the movement on one of the breath sequences, either on the exhalation or the inhalation. Also, we do with uplifting, inhaling up and exhaling down. We'll pretend we're a butterfly or we're in an airplane, and now the wings have to go down, and they just gently go down. And then we have to pull them up, and then they gently go down. So that one can work. Obviously, flapping can work, anything like that. Spiraling Ai Chi, I really like. It's got a lot more movement. And if you're looking for serious, just focusing on one issue at a time, this one's not going to work for you. Floating is the one where we exhale down and inhale up. This one, we make a long, narrow figure eight with our thumbs. And I cue thumbs because I want the thumb to turn down and maybe out a little to get that internal shoulder rotation. And then on the way up, they turn up and maybe out, so we get the external shoulder rotation. It's one long figure eight with the breath, the same kind of breathing. Then I showed you soothing on the video that I sent ahead. I hope I'm sending it. I hope I remember. So I'll show you in closing. And closing is this one: exhaling, close, inhaling, open. And this is how we traditionally do it. But in spiraling, there's a deep lying down figure eight that moves the entire body. And people really like that one. It's it creates a lot of mobility if people need mobility. But make sure that they're at the point that they can start to combine movements rather than trying to do intentional single movement things. Next is balance or neuro. And what I found with floating again, exhaling down and inhaling up, they can do the same thing that we did with sensory. Brush the skin as it goes down and brush it as it comes up. So exhaling, palms down, inhaling, palms up. But if they have an arm that's flaccid, they can use the strong arm to turn it down and push it down. And then they can put the weaker arm under it, turn the palm up, put the other one on top of it, and let it come up. So the strong arm pushes down, then it gets under the weak arm. It gets on top of the weak arm and comes up with as the weak arm starts to float. And it may have to come up faster than that. Soothing, I showed you in the video, so I'm going to show you this one. airplane arms. Normally, in gathering or in any turning sequence, we bring the arm across. But what I found, and I found this because people were doing it, not because I have a brain, is that if they leave their arms out and exhale and turn, this is easier for their balance. And then they can close and open and come back to front with their arms in wings. I call them wings or airplane arms, whatever. But turning with both arms out is easier for most people. And that's not any science, I know. It's just from watching people. Then I do want to show you rounding. Rounding is the one where we turn and the back leg comes forward and we reach for our toes, right? What I like to do with people with balance deficits and neuro is to have them bend the knee, reach toward the ankle, pull up the socks as the knee goes back and the arms go out. So we exhale, bend over, grab the sock, pull it up, and let the leg go back. I really like that one because it's functional. And keeping the knee bent makes it easier for balance. And also because people understand it so well. So that's a balanced neuro, range of motion. Let's do gathering, okay? And this, okay, you get to see the back of me now. We close, exhale, and then we open right here. What we do is once we're open, these fingertips go this way, these fingertips go that way, and we stretch our fingertips apart as far as we can. Then exhale, open to the front, and inhale, exhale, pivot to the other side, hands come together, and then we reach behind. These fingertips and these fingertips get as far apart as they can, and then exhale. In range of motion, people will feel the stretches in different areas of the body, depending on how God strung them up. So some people will feel this all the way down to their waist. Other people will only feel a little bit of shoulder distraction. But range of motion is definitely not stretching the belly of the muscle. It's way more than that. It's stretching fascial lines. I want to show you shifting for range of motion too. And I'm going to move my foot a little bit because I want you to see normal shifting. We weight shift and then we inhale and open. Then we weight shift. Okay. So as we weight shift, those toes point up and we roll to the back of the heel, the center of the back of the heel. So here we go. I'm going to try not to use my arm because it looks like it distorts the water. I won't put it in the water. Toes go up. It's a great gastroc stretch. We exhale, we inhale, we weight shift. Toes go up of the trailing leg, and I move the water again. But you got the idea. It's we exhale, inhale, and again, toes up, exhale, inhale. So you can get that stretch. And this one, gastrocs are so tight on everybody that almost everyone feels that one.